and we're gonna get some recording done, okay? So the first thing that's about to pop off is this book haul. We got some new packages to open. We got some new books here. I just filmed my TBR jar prompt, picked out my February read. But as you all know, I just got this book in our last vlog that just posted today, by the way. So if you have not watched it. And then, you know, in February, we're reading some of these books. I know we're reading Icebreaker. We're going to read A Court of Mist and Fury. We're going to read The Rebel King by Kennedy Ryan. And we're going to read Too Hot to Handle by Tessa Bailey. So I'm just putting these books back in their respective places. Actually, The Rebel King didn't have a place yet. So we're going to go ahead and just put her down here. Let's see. All right, Too Hot to Handle. We're gonna put her down here. We're gonna go ahead and put A Court of Mist and Fury back up. We have finished acotar, so I'm gonna leave her out because once we get upstairs, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna talk about this book, y'all. We're gonna talk about this. We're gonna go ahead and give her a spot on this shelf. Y'all, we're like pretty much getting really, really full now. Let me move these up. So, y'all, we're about to start on the other bookshelf. Okay, so let's go ahead and open this package from Amazon. Okay, so two books that we got from Amazon. They're by two Black authors with two Black women. So the first one I read last year. Well, no. Did I read this last year? I read this year. I think I read it last year. By Kayla Shawn. It's called Love's Truth. Y'all, this book is so good. You have to read it. Once we go upstairs, I'm going to go ahead and let y'all know the back of the book and what that says. We're kind of pressed for time because I have to work. I have to be on my computer by 10 a.m. and it's 9:53. So we're going to take that upstairs as well. Sorry, y'all. The other one is by Kayla Shawn. This is the second book, I think, to Love's Truth, or Love's Truth might be the second book. I'll let y'all know. But this is called Love's Hope. I read this one as well. Y'all, so good. You need these books. You need to read it, especially us women of color. So I'll make sure to read the synopsis of that as well. And then we have, I think I know what this is. I think I read this one as well. I think this one is Real by Kennedy Ryan. And if you haven't read this one either, I read this one as well, and 5 out of 5 stars. I think all of these are 5 out of 5 stars, or maybe one of those is 4 stars. I have a feeling they're all 5 stars, but again, once we go upstairs, I will let y'all know the breakdown of this as well. But yes, these are 3 new books we're going to add to our bookshelf here, all by Black women, all with Black characters. So it represents us well. Really, really good books if you not have heard of them. But let's go upstairs, y'all, and let's talk about it a little bit. Hey, friends, so it is now 10:51. I had to go ahead and get my morning reports done for work. So now I'm about to actually like make up my bed and stuff. So while I'm doing that, y'all, let's go ahead and talk about acotar. So we're gonna knock out 2 birds with 1 stone, okay? So y'all gonna see me just walking around, don't mind me. I ended up rating acotar 4 out of 5 stars, right? So let me talk about it. So the beginning of acotar, it was a little bit slow for me. I'm right here. All right, so I ended up acotar, actually it was a little bit slow for me. So in the very beginning, I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna like this. I don't know if I'm gonna like this. Like, I don't know if this is gonna be like too fantasy for me, but it wasn't. It ended up picking up, I want to say around 40 to 50 pages. I started getting like, oh, okay, all right, something, you know, something's about to happen or whatever. But it was good. It was good. The plot was really, really good. I do feel like it moved a little fast, but it also moved a little slow at the same time. So I'm not 100% sure how I feel about that. So it was really good. The middle picked up, the ending picked up. It was a slow burn, I guess you can say, with Tamlin and Feyre, because we didn't really start getting into like the lovey-dovey stuff with them until I believe till we got to about 200 pages, which I like slow burn, so I'm not really against slow burn, but I don't know. It didn't give me the feeling that Fourth Wing gave me. Fourth Wing gave me like, I immediately have to go read the second book. Like I have to read it right now. Like I can't read nothing else. And that's also because I learned that Fourth Wing was almost like a mix of dystopian to me, and it reminded me of Divergent, and that is like one of my favorite movies ever. So I think that's also why I liked Fourth Wing so much. Like if I could rate Fourth Wing 6 stars, I would have rated it 6 stars, and acotar would have stayed 4 stars. I would still highly recommend acotar, and I am also going to continue the series because now I'm invested. And I'm also the type of reader that once I read a book, I have to continue with the rest of the series. Like I have to. So I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the character development. Feyre actually had some character development, but not really in the aspect of what I would have thought. Like Feyre from the beginning, she always been like that girl, I guess you can say. Like she's always been tough. She's always been like, I mean, it is what it is. I did what I did. And she kind of remained that way throughout the book. So it's not like she was once timid and she got some balls. Like, no, even down to the very end of the book, she just stayed 10 toes down, but she's always stayed 10 toes down. But in the meantime, it was good. It was really good. I'm excited to see what's going to happen now that Feyre is, you know, without any spoilers, she is a different woman now. I'm excited to see what happens. But overall, friends, it was good. Rated a 4 star. Is it something that I'm like, I will reread this again? Like, this is something that probably next year I will want to pick up again and read again? No. But Fourth Wing, yes. And I really try hard not to compare the two books and the two authors because they're totally separate books. They're totally separate authors. But because I just read 2 fantasies, like kind of back to back, it's kind of hard to not compare it to Fourth Wing, I guess you can say. But overall, you all should definitely read it. I am invested, so I can't wait. I'm reading A Court of Mist and Fury next. I will read that in February. I just needed a little break, and I needed to read me a romance, honey. So I'm actually in the middle of reading The Kingmaker. Where's my book at anyway? Oh, it's in my backpack, I think. Please let it be in here. Yes. So I'm actually in the middle of reading The Kingmaker by Kennedy Ryan. I am 140 pages in so far, and I am actually enjoying it. It's picking up. It had a slow start for me, and typically with Kennedy Ryan books, like I'm immediately invested from the get-go, but this is really good. And I think it's also because I'm still trying to get to learn. I'm trying to learn the world that they're in. Like she's, what is her name? Lennox. Lennox is like a Native American, got Native American roots, so she speaks a lot about their history. She speaks a lot about their background. She speaks a lot about their tradition and practices. As far as in Maxim, he's into like the planet and saving the earth and making sure that us humans don't kill ourselves off before he can actually do, you know, change the world. So they have 2 different backgrounds, 2 different lives, but I absolutely love their character. Lennox, she is a woman that knows what she wants. She is very firm in her beliefs and who she is, and I love that about her. She kind of reminds me a little bit about me in that aspect, as far as in like my body and who I share that with, and not just giving that to anybody. And whenever I did decide to do that, it was somebody that I really wanted to be with, you know. She's very passionate. I love that. She knows who she wants. She knows what she wants to do from the beginning, and a lot of the things that she has went through has molded her into the woman that she is and is now, and I love that. I love Maxim. I love Maxim because he has a point to prove. He is not one of those like rich billionaire kids that's like, I'm just gonna follow in my daddy footsteps because I know I'm gonna make it in that industry and I know I'm gonna be well off, as in financially. He has a conscience and he's like, no, I want to save the world. This is what I want to do. And he's not afraid to stand 10 toes down on what he wants to do and what he said, and he don't care who doesn't like it, and I like that. So Maxim and Lennox, these are two very powerful individuals, and it's going to be interesting to see how they, I guess, coexist with each other, because they're both so headstrong, I guess you could say. So that can either be a very good thing for them, or that can be something that's going to drive them apart. So it's picking up. Kennedy Ryan, she never fails me. So we're going to keep reading this today. We got a lot of bulk content to shoot and today and tomorrow to try to like rack up while I'm home and my babies and my husband is not home. So yeah, I wanted to check in. I will see y'all very soon. Okay, friends, it's about that time. Let's go ahead and talk about these 3 books right here. I read all of these in 2023. Absolutely ate them up, okay? Y'all already know how I feel about Kennedy Ryan. Y'all already know, but let me go ahead and tell y'all why y'all need to read real, okay? You need to read real because Kennedy Ryan keeps it real. I need to be stopped. All right, so let me tell you what it's about. After I take this call, 1 second. I didn't get distracted, but my phone rang at work, and then my husband called me, and then my phone rang again, and it was just a whole lot of hoopla. But now we're back, and let's talk about Real by Kennedy Ryan. So this is about it says, one moment in the spotlight. For months, I stood by in understudy, waiting in the wings, preparing for my time to shine. I never imagined he would watch in the audience that night. Kanan Holt, famous film director, fascinating, talented, and fine. Before I could catch my breath, everything changed. I went from backstage Broadway to center stage Hollywood, from being unknown to my name, Neva Saint, on everyone's lips. Kanan cast me in a star-studded Harlem Renaissance biopic, catapulting me into another stratosphere. But stars shine brightest in the dead of night. Forbidden attractions, scandal, and circumstances beyond my control jeopardized my dream. Could this one shot, the role of a lifetime, the love of a lifetime, cost me everything? 5 out of 5 stars. I will not lead y'all astray. This is what it looks like up close and personal, and I absolutely love it. So this is this one, and then you have Love's Truth and Love's Hope by Kayla Shawn. Let me grab my phone for a moment. Let me figure out which one is first and which one is second. Give me 1 second. I'm just going to my Goodreads account really quickly. Okay, so Love's Truth is first, and then Love's Hope is the second book. So this is about, while trying to find her place in the world as a single, recently divorced woman, Capri Gibbons is approached with an offer from the very man she separated from. An offer she can't refuse. Friends with benefits. Backsliding with the man that still held her heart was probably a bad idea, but the chemistry they shared in the bedroom was undeniable, and her lack of luck in finding someone new spurred her decision to agree. They were adults and could handle this, right? But the more she spends time with him, she realizes that maybe they ended things prematurely. Maybe they hadn't fought hard enough to stay together, and maybe, just maybe, she was still a little bit in love with truth. Y'all, I am in love with second chance romances. This is what it looks like. Like, I am literally a sucker for them. I literally imagine, like, that's me having a second chance with my man, even though, like, I don't want that. Like, me and my man, we're gonna make it the first time, God willing. But that is like my favorite trope ever. Second chance romance, favorite trope ever. But this was 5 out of 5 stars for me. And this is the second book to it. It's about after a relationship left her a little heartbroken, Hope Gibbons vows to never let another man have control over her life, and she focuses on putting herself first. The ambitions of marriage, kids, and lifelong relationships isn't in the cards for her. So she sticks to keeping men around long enough to fulfill her needs, but then he comes along. Oh my God, it makes me just want to read this again because I remember this. Maverick Martin's unconventional upbringing with his father makes him well-versed in not settling in one place for too long. Besides the uncle who taken him in at the age of 11, his limited experience with relationships can be summed up as brief, fleeting interactions that make it easy for him to walk away. Years of that lifestyle leads to a sense of satisfaction until he runs into her. After two people not looking for anything permanent share an explosive night, moving on is easier said than done. When the temptation gets too strong to resist, they settle on a no-strings arrangement, believing it's the perfect solution, but unanticipated emotion muddies the water, and a surprise tilts their world on its axis, causing the bonds of the relationship to be tested, leaving them both wondering if it's possible to not let the past rule their present. Really, really, really good. 5 out of 5 stars. So out of these 3 books here, definitely 100% think y'all need to read them. Like, I've been a fan of Kennedy Ryan and Kayla Shawn. I definitely want to read more of her books because these 2 were just so good. So if you have not read them or heard of them, go on Goodreads right now or wherever, or go to your local bookstore, go on Amazon, go to wherever, and go get these books. Hi friends, so it is now 3:32. I have 58 minutes left for work and I'm ready to get off, y'all. It's been raining all day and it's just been dreary and it's been tiring, and I feel my body wanting to get tired, but I'm not. I'm just trying to get as much done as I can. And I was sitting here like, maybe I should go ahead and continue on with reading the Kingmaker. Again, I'm on page 140. I was like, maybe I should just continue on with reading that. And then I was like, no, maybe I need to go ahead and edit the video that is going to go out. What is today? Wednesday. The video that's going to go out Saturday, which is going to be my TBR prompt jar is picking out my February reads. And I'm so excited for that video to drop, but I need to go ahead and edit that. So I'm like, before I go ahead and dive into my guilty pleasure here, I'm going to go ahead and get that out the way. After that, I do have to pick up my youngest daughter from my mother. And my oldest will be with me at that time. She should be coming back home with her daddy soon. So let me go ahead and get this editing done while it's peaceful and it's quiet and work is slow. I'm gonna go ahead and get that done and then we're gonna read. But I wanted to check in with y'all. I hope y'all are having an amazing day so far. And I will see y'all in probably less than 2 seconds. We bought a treadmill, a new treadmill to go be downstairs. And we anticipated that treadmill was gonna be here on the 9th of February. They called me today and they was like, just letting you know your treadmill is gonna be arriving tomorrow between such and such time. I just wanted to make sure somebody will be home to collect the package. I said, baby, I'm gonna be here. Please go on and bring it. Tomorrow is February 25th. Like, I just ordered that treadmill, I wanna say not even 2 days ago. So I'm gonna make sure I give y'all a full tour of that. But y'all, we are about to be hitting these goals. Like, obviously I can go to the gym. I have a gym that's right by my house, but it's not always feasible for me to be able to go because my husband don't get home till late sometimes. I work all day, then I'm missing too many days of the gym because our schedules just aren't aligning. So we brought the gym home, and the days I can't make it to the gym, I am gonna be doing what it do. So that is the surprise. I am very, very excited, and I cannot wait to show y'all. Mamas, I know I have some mamas that follow me. We can do it. We're not going to keep putting ourselves last. Hold on, let me prop y'all because my arm is tired. Okay, so like I was saying, mamas, I want to just speak to you directly, and just anyone in general, even if you're not a mama. Do not put too much pressure on yourself. Sometimes you have to accommodate and do certain things to fit your lifestyle, even if it looks different from everybody else, and that's okay. I am a mama of 2 little beautiful baby girls. I have a 4-year-old and I have a 1-year-old. If you know, you know. The toddler stage is no joke. It's treacherous. I'm out here fighting for my life every day. Y'all. Oh my God, y'all. And if I could just tell you, and this is not me complaining, I have so much going on in my day-to-day life every single day. I mean, from 5 a.m. to 9 o'clock at night, it is go, 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 go time for me. Right. And thank God the Lord blessed me with a job that is pretty lax. Right. And I don't have to, it's not so demanding to where I'm fighting for my life at work and fighting for my life at home. But work is still work. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care if you're standing up all day. I don't care if you're sitting down. Work is still work. And your mental can work harder than your physical sometimes, right? So I say that to say is, you have to do what's best for you. I realize in this certain season of my life currently, it's really hard for me to get to the gym. And granted, my gym is so close to my house, but it's not even about the distance of where their gym is. It's about our schedules right now. Excuse me. By the time my husband even gets home late at night, it's not too late for me to go to the gym, because typically the gym closes about 11, but physically and mentally and emotionally, I have nothing left to give to the gym. I can't find myself being productive at the gym at 10 p.m. at night because I literally I don't have it in me, y'all. I don't. I literally be so exhausted from working all day and then picking up my kids, driving for 2-3 hours, getting home, getting them babe, cooking dinner, making sure they eat, getting them to bed. Like, I have nothing left in me. So a solution that me and my husband had came up with was, how about we just bring the gym home so I can work out anytime that I want. I'm in the comfort of my home. I don't have to leave my house. Okay. I can be downstairs doing some cardio or in the backyard while my kids are downstairs playing because they're in my eyesight, right? So I say that to say you have to do what's best for you. I know we're in the era of social media and we see so much going on, and it seems like everybody is doing better than you. It seems like I should be here and I should be there and I'm not accomplishing anything. No. You are exactly where God has intended you to be in this season of your life. It's just up to you to make the little changes every day to accomplish that big goal that you have by the end of the year. Right? So if that even means I need to clean up my diet, I need to eat a little better, then every day just make sure that you do that. I'm working out all the time, but I'm not seeing results. But if you're working out every day, but you're not eating clean, then you're not helping yourself at the end of the day. So I just say this to say, mamas, that you are doing a great job. You are doing everything that you can to do. You are doing everything you can for you, right? Just don't forget, I know as moms, we tend to put ourselves last because that's typically what we do. We're nurturers. So we're going to naturally put our children first. We're naturally going to put our husbands first, but just don't forget about you, and don't forget to take the time to spend time with you and to figure out, what is it that I want? What is it that I need for myself? And then you can have that conversation with your partner, with your spouse or whatever. Have that conversation with the Lord, write it down, and then work towards that, right? We're still in January, still the first start of the year. So you still have plenty of time. If you feel like I already messed up, it's all right. It's all right. Just keep going. That's all you have to do is keep going. And I'm going to be here to encourage you. Y'all see, I work a full-time job. I got a husband and I have kids and I'm doing social media now, but I'm having a good time with it, right? So I'm here to encourage you. You can do it. I just wanted to throw in that little tidbit there. And I'll see y'all in the next clip. Love y'all. Good morning, y'all. Why are we, us millennials and the generation before us, we could not stop doing the peace sign in every single thing, and it's hilarious. My husband just brought me up some breakfast, some grits and eggs, but he forgot my turkey bacon, y'all. And he was like, well, we couldn't. I said, but what's wrong with turkey bacon? He was like, sodium, salt. I need my turkey bacon. So he's making me some turkey bacon right now, y'all. And then I can eat my food. But I hope y'all are having a great morning so far. It is 8:34. And I'm about to finish my morning reports for work. And then we're going to read a little bit. And, you know, we'll see. My youngest is still asleep. And I'm sure we're going to be packing her up to get ready to go to my mama soon. But it is a very relaxing morning right now. Reading The Kingmaker, and I'm just so disappointed in Maxim because although I already knew this was going to happen, my arms are, this camera gets a little heavy, I'm sorry. Even though I knew that Maxim wasn't going to do what we all wanted him to do, and if you read the book, then you know, it still disappoints me the way she had to find out. And it's just so unfortunate because I feel like she would have received it better if she heard it from him directly. And now so much time has passed and Lennox is a boss. Like, she's the boss of bosses. And I'm still trying to figure out what Maxim got going on. But it's just so unfortunate. And I know it's the plot and I know it's, you know, I know it's for the drama that we need. But I'm just like, ugh. If this was real life, I would have been wringing Maxim's neck, you know? All right, y'all, so I am on page 228. And right now, it's a really good book, but it's not my favorite of Kennedy Ryan's. Like, it's really, really good, don't get me wrong. But I think I am for the first time. This is more like a 3-star for me. I still got some more pages to go. We still have a little over 100 pages left. So this could very much turn into a 4-star or 5-star for me. But right now we're at a 3. It's pretty good. It's a slow burn. Like, as far as in, when I say slow burn, when you read it, you're gonna be like, how is it a slow burn? But I think because of the grudge that Lennox is holding for so long and so much time is passing, it's feeling like a slow burn. And it's almost feeling a little too slow for me. So yeah, it's pretty good so far though. It is 9:38 p.m. We now have the kids in the bed, thank God. So now I'm about to go on the treadmill for the first time. Our new beautiful treadmill, I'll show you all in a moment. While I finish reading The Kingmaker, I'm about to go ahead and finish this tonight, y'all. I literally probably have like less than 30 pages. I'm on page 294. And I mean, this is all that's left. So we're gonna go ahead and knock this out while we go ahead and do our cardio for the evening, and then we're going to shower, and then we're gonna go to bed. Hey friends, so we have finished the Kingmaker, and that means we are at the end of the vlog. I hope you all enjoyed the vlog so much, but before I let y'all go, I'm going to give y'all a quick recap on the Kingmaker by Kennedy Ryan. So I ended up rating it 3 stars or 3.5. Yeah, I ended up rating 3 stars, really 3.5 stars if Goodreads let us do half a point, but I thought it was really good. It wasn't my favorite Kennedy Ryan book, but I thoroughly enjoyed it. And the reason why I say it wasn't my favorite is, again, like I said early in the vlog, it took me a little while to get into. And I guess I got a little bit annoyed with Lennox, the main character, because she just waited too long. And she let too much time have passed over something I feel as though she could have forgave him for. Now, noted, Lennox had some things rooted in her growing up that caused her some trauma to cause her to react the way that she did. But it was just a little bit mundane. It got mundane for me. It got a little bit frustrating because I'm like, girl, go get your man. And she want to get her man because she was standing 10 toes down, and I can respect anybody, especially a woman that can stand 10 toes down. But the ending, y'all, the freaking ending, she literally left us on a cliffhanger. Did y'all? If y'all ever read the Kingmaker, you're gonna laugh. You're gonna get what I'm saying by I say a cliffhanger. You get it? And if you haven't read it, please do so you can get the joke. But that ending alone made me like, okay, let me go ahead and get the second book. And I was going to read the second book anyway, only because I am a series girly. So if I read a book and it has a series to it, I'm going to read it. But especially because of the way she ended it, I was like, yes. But typically with me, how I know I am in love with a book is when I rate it 4 or 5 stars, and immediately when I'm done with the first one, I'm like, I have to read the second one. I didn't get that feeling for this one, but I am going to read it. I just don't know when. Oh, I do know when, and y'all already know because the video already dropped. I'm going to be reading it in February. But yes, y'all, this is the end of the vlog. I hope you all enjoyed it. The next vlog is going to be very, very fun. I am actually in the middle of filming a very fun challenge. By the time this come out, that challenge won't be done yet, or hopefully it will, but it won't be uploaded by then. But I am in the middle of filming that right now, and I can hear my kids about to run downstairs. So love y'all. Bye.